This week on Fansharp Focused, we're focused on the Big 10, and what a week it was in the Big 10. First week back for the conference, and we have Zach Zook joining us here to talk a little Big 10 football. Zach, let's talk about the slate of games we had. Some crazy outcomes, I think. A lot of the public didn't really expect to happen, including Purdue beating Iowa as well. What do you see from that game to get things started in the Big 10?
Yeah, not a result that I don't think anybody really expected. Now, of course, you have Iowa's had some losses over the years, lost Nate Stanley, a couple guys to the draft, but Kirk Ferentz has always run a very good program. But for Purdue, no Rondale Moore, no problem. O'Connell, the quarterback, his arm's got to be a little sore. They attempted 50 passes, 21 of them went to David Bell. He hauled in 13 receptions, over 120 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he filled the void that was left by Rondale Moore, and the Boilermakers starting off 1-0 for the first time in quite a while, with I think the possibility to get to 2-0 because they're facing an Illinois team coached by Lovie Smith. I don't think's all that talented either. So the Purdue Boilermakers could be setting themselves up for a nice start to the season here as October winds down.
Let's switch gears to the Indiana Hoosiers. A huge win over 8th-ranked Penn State. What can you tell me about that one? We went all the way and saw what happened in the fourth quarter. Penn State, all they had to do was pretty much knee and send the ball to Indiana with a chance to maybe come back and score, but they only have 12 seconds left. They end up scoring the touchdown, go up by 8. Indiana ties it and wins in overtime. Unbelievable finish. What were your thoughts on the decision to go for the touchdown?
Well, clearly the second he scored it, it was almost like a what did I just do moment. It was very similar. We saw the pro equivalent with Todd Gurley in the Falcons-Detroit Lions game a day later on Sunday, and it cost the Falcons too. So very interesting. But, still, let's give credit to Indiana. I know the mistake was made by Penn State letting them, scoring and giving the ball back to the Hoosiers, but Penix was outstanding. The gutsy effort to go for it at home as the underdog. I loved that call. You have to go for it in that situation. What do you have to lose in a shortened Big 10 season? I loved the move, and the Hoosiers, they didn't even play all that well. Like when you look at the box score, nothing really jumps out at you. Penix was negative in the rushing, and I know they count sack totals to the rushing for the quarterbacks, but still, he was negative in yards rushing. Stevie Scott averaged under 3 yards per carry, and yet Indiana still scored 36 points and beat a top 10 team in overtime. Just a classic college football game, and that truly is why we watch the sport.
And now it should be interesting. Penn State taking on Ohio State coming up this week, and wonderful seeing the other crazy outcomes in the Big Ten.
You think they want revenge?
I think they're going to be bringing it. I think
that'll be a great game.
Absolutely. Zach, thanks for your time.
Appreciate it, TJ.
And don't forget, if you'd like to bet legally in Indiana, Illinois, or Iowa, be sure to check out fansharp.com and look for your deposit bonus with promo code FORT. Fansharp. Root like a fan. Bet like a sharp.